All right. Welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. Hopefully, guys are doing good, and we are most definitely looking forward to have a good, small amount of discussion. But I'm hopeful that we can have a fairly decent discussion tonight. See something slick you. No, let me tell you this now. Let me give you my point of view on all of this. Now, people like Prodigy who say, boy, this don't make no sense. Why purpose I do this? Let me tell you now. There are some factors in calling a local camp on a regular basis. So it'll be 2 days per week. 2 days per. So think about this now. 2 days per week for the next 2 years. We have our local players because it won't be the same set of players right in right now. So more than likely, it's going to have a base amount of players. He will have a base amount of players. Like him have one set 10. So each time 32 players call, him have a set 10 will consistently go. These players are consistent. Now, listen to this. If these 32 players consistently every week for the next, let me see if I can calculate it. Coming up bright. Coming up bright. Let me see if I can calculate it. So, for 2 days out of the month, 2 days per week, so that's 8 days per month times 12. So that's 8 days per, so that's 96 days in a 1 year for the next 3 years. So that's 288 days of training for these players for 3 years. I never gonna put 4. I put 2. I never put 4. I put 3. Let me see, add 96 more money. So basically 1 year worth of training. 1 year worth of training for these players. Now, look at this. Remember, people, I have launched my Patreon account. I'm most definitely looking forward to you guys giving us some support. As you can see, Zimini is there. Patreon account, people, you can get some of the latest information, some exclusive information. You can get that, people. You can get it by following our Patreon, by jumping on board to our Patreon. The reason for the Patreon is just to support the program. People who are looking to move forward the program, or looking to add more diversity to the program, and we want support in doing so. I was at the Reggae Boyz game training session today, people, and that is the reason why I wanted to support the Patreon, where you can get some little bit more of information, read what is happening there, and something that only patrons who are supporting the program in that aspect will be available to people. I do apologize for it because I know everybody said, why can't we get it? Listen, people, I'm working the Patreon, and these persons will have 24/7 contact with me. It's an app where you can have chat discussion, send messages, send videos, send information. That's the purpose of it, people. It is to grow the channel. It is to help support the channel, people. And that is the reason why I am doing it. Now, with his experience and his knowledge and coaching ethics, all of these Achilles combine coaching our local players, a combined set of local players. This is what's going to happen from here on. And let me show you the ripple effect, the good ripple effect that it has. Now, we always complain, say, boy, the local man, them not good enough. You always have, say, them man not ready for this level. Well, and why? Give me a second, people, because I'm in the door. Yeah. Good. Let me continue. So there's always a complaint, say, hey, local man, they not good. Fan base, right? That is a fan base. I'm all that. Local man, they not good. That is the biggest talk overall. No. With Curve K said, is this a new structure meaning the 2 camps per week? At present moment, that seems to be what the plan is going forward. And I'm just going to explain to you how important this is, if this is something that should continue. Think about it now. Think about this now. When you have these players, if regards, let me use comparison. Let me use Mikel Antonio. So use Mikel Antonio and Leon Bailey as the highest level. So if Mikel Antonio there and Leon Bailey are 100, right? The local players then they are 30. If these 2 training sessions per week can even get them up to 40 or even 50, you have a 20% better player if they go select them, if, just if, not saying that they're going to select them, you have a 20% better player I come contribute something and not go there lagger-headed. Like what we usually have in the past. Not go there lagger-headed and no nothing, not up to par. Good. No, you have that. Now think about with the knowledge that is going to be imparted on these players for the next 2 to 3 years. How do you think when these players go back to their respective clubs and the league, how they will transcend that knowledge or that training ethic to those players around them and also in the league? Automatically, that would have mean a significant increase in quality within players in the club and also the league. Now listen to this now. Listen to this. If you know, say, if anyone now know playing at the JPL, if anyone now know, you could be 40 or 50-year-old, and you know, say, the senior international coach is at every single match, that almost every game that you are playing live, watching you. That means that you are going to want to put on your best show. You are going to want to put on your best show. That is it. Which means automatically, this is going to say that you trying to put on your best show. If you realize you're not fit enough, if you realize you can do better things, it means you're going to start do your personal training. So even if none of them players never do personal training before, they will now going to try and put in those things in place. So indirectly, it's going to force these players to improve independently. And with these players improving independently, it means that you will have a more structured, a more organized, you will have better outcome or better players coming to play week in, week out, because they will be playing to be seen. They'll be playing to be able to be called to that 30-man squad even next week or the week before. Even if some people go up and diet for cutting their weight, this is the implication that this particular strategy has on the league. These are the positives that it has on the league. In the same sense, if you strongly believe that these players are just not good enough, at the same sense, independently within Jamaica, they are improving significantly. And you cannot understate improving your local league. You cannot understate that, because if we are going to play a friendly outside of a FIFA window, these are the same players. These are the same players that we require to use. We can't go MLS go get an MLS player them because it is within a FIFA window. We can't go Premier League go get an Premier League players them because it's in the FIFA window. We cannot. So we're gonna have to call on the same local squad. And if we call a local squad, we cannot call a local squad that is good enough, fit enough, properly developed. We are going to be in problem. And for years we'll see that if we call a local squad, just cannot represent themselves well because they are just not up to the level. So, if anyone cannot look past what is happening right here, if you cannot see what really happened right here, so it means that it 100% means if you put on football, if you put on supporting a football and go take up cricket, or else you just don't want to see the local football get any better. And if you are a Reggae Boyz supporter, there's no way you can be a Reggae Boyz supporter. There's no way you can be a Reggae Boyz supporter and say you love Jamaica and you want Jamaica to do good, but yet still you don't want the local league to improve. There's no way. That no correlate. See you tomorrow, people. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'll see you again. Big up. MG Sports TV, people. We are out. Boom.